And then we went east, really, until we wrapped around back to Japan.
But we really just went west, one step. Because that's where Japan actually is.
I could believe that Voldo swam.
Yeah, me too.
Subsisting on fish the entire way. Blah, blah, blah.
Crazy.
Satonai pirates. It is said that rare arms are collected and stored here. Voldo arrived... Oh, there we go. Voldo arrived by trading ship and sneaked into the castle under the cover of night. As he discovered the armor... As he left the armor, he was discovered by the guard. Wait! A samurai leapt out to block him. What kind of monster are you? I will find out with my sword. Wait, I did read that right. Yes, I did read that right. Okay.
The answer lies in the heart of battle.
And in that another timed fight.
Ryu seemed appropriate there.
Beefed it.
Shouldn't do that. Too much beef is bad for you.
And Mitsurugi's like, you're the kind of monster that can be killed with my sword. So not all that different from a regular monster.
He knows about timed hits. Better look out. I just thought that was the silliest thing in that game. Like, you have this tutorial that you can skip because when Toad tells the guy that you've already done the tutorial and know how to do the thing, they're scared of you.
Mitsurugi suffered defeat at the hands of Voldo. Voldo took the guillotine from the armory and left. Like, he took an entire guillotine.
Yep. This sounds like a thing Voldo would do.
And then Voldo went over to China.
How? Fuck you, that's how.
I'm just going to assume that Haley just wandered over there.
Yep. Swam and walked.
Oh boy, Li Long. Voldo traveled down the Yangtze on a raft. A man's voice echoed down, "Surrender your raft and weapons." The man leapt down to the raft. He brandished a strange weapon. Voldo almost avoided the man's attack, but its blade nicked his skin. A numbness started to spread over his body. The man's weapon must be poisoned. Either that or Voldo's just crazy. One of the two.
Maybe.
There's that Rage of the Executor again. He was on his way to Japan to kill Mitsurugi and avenge the death of his lover Chie. Except he found out it wasn't really the case. Apparently it was Cervantes for some reason.
Somehow.
Either that or Cervantes found out about Li Long and was just lying.
Just being an asshole, sure.
I think that's probably what happened.
Yeah, to get in the fight, so he'd kill himself. Feed the sword. Yeah, I killed your daughter, your wife, what, your lover, what about it?
And then Voldo went straight to the bottom of the river. Li Long was like, I didn't get his weapons, but I did get the raft.
So, that's half a win, I guess?
Arguably the more important thing.
Yeah. Wait, you're right. He took a French blade from a Japanese armory.
Now you get to go to the bottom of the river.
You win.
Siegfried and Voldo just kind of nod at each other.
From one crazy person to another.
Voldo was weakened by Li Long's poison, but still overcame the assassin's attack. Defeated, Li Long gave Voldo the antidote and the weapon poison arrow. Wow, what a sport. Well, you win. Here you go. Here's the antidote. I'm sorry. Also, here's a weapon to say I'm also sorry.
It's a pretty badass looking weapon, to be honest.
The pointy arrow.
Yeah.
Wait, why did I equip that? I didn't want to equip that. I just wanted to stick with the guillotine.
Like gigantic blades.
There is a secret arena where fierce warriors gather to battle for rare and valuable weapons. Voldo stumbled upon this hidden place in his travels. He only knew because he's blind and he kind of tripped over it. As Voldo entered the Great Colosseum, his blind eyes could not read the sign.
So wait, he was able to tell that the swords are glowing, but he can't read the sign? See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, what?
There's no consistency.
Not a single bit.
He just wandered in and started fighting. I'm just gonna assume that's exactly what happened. And the announcer was just like, okay, look at this pink bondage strap guy. Everybody give him a big round of applause.
Except for T looking all Xena-like.
I forget, did this come out before or after Xena was a thing?
I'm not sure. Pretty sure it was after, but I could be wrong. Now I'm curious. So, Xena actually started ended in 2001. It started in 1995.
I think Soulage came out in, what, 96 or 97? So yes, maybe.
Seems plausible.
Voldo just blows her away. Literally.
December of 1995.
Oh wow, it was 95. Okay, so I guess not.
Greek character with dark hair and brown outfit? Couldn't possibly be.
It was all a coincidence.
The grueling battle ends with the victory of Voldo. You win.
Also, I wonder when they got the second outfit, because remember, version 2 was made in May of 1996.
I forget, did they just do different colored outfits rather than completely alternate ones?
Those are different colors, so I don't know.
Well, I think that's Sophia's outfit when you hold down the guard button.
Maybe. All I know is the new costumes didn't get put into the place before, so...
Yeah, those are the ones that you get when you press kick.
Yeah, the crazy-ass costumes.
Well, it didn't it's explicitly say that you killed Mitsurugi or Rock. You just knocked Rock off a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Completely different. Oh, I got all the way to the end and then I lost. Then Siegfried put on some armor. Poor Sophia. Blasted off again. Wow, I didn't realize the Warhammer was that shitty of a weapon for Rock.
The grueling battle ends with the victory of Voldo.
That is a lot of blocking damage.
Ah.
First, Mitsuru fight.
Fucking long ass sword.
Apparently in Europe, Milong uses a three-section staff instead of a nunchuck.
The Sansatsu Kan.
I guess.
I believe that's what its name is.
Of Voldo. You win. First, Siegfried fight.
I like how that lazy swipe just fucking knocks Siegfried away so easily.
You win.
This game. Voldo was victorious over all 4 combatants. The prize was the buffalo horn.
Sure, why not?
And this time Voldo actually went east. For real this time. There is a desert in the Central Asia. It is the hardest stretch of... yes, hardest stretch for travelers to cross. Voldo stopped to rest at the ruins of an ancient castle. He was suddenly attacked from behind. I was here first. The sword is mine. Voldo reeled from the powerful blow as he turned to face a masked woman. Taki finally actually snuck up on somebody. It just so happened that this person was blind. You know, I'm just gonna switch back to the guillotine. The buffalo horn won't make a big enough difference.
Ah.
First, Taki fight. The grueling battle ends with the victory. You lose.
I do find it really kind of amusing that the only time Taki successfully snuck up on somebody is the blind person.
The
Of course.
battle ends. You
Because he's
lose.
blind.
Well, she also did fail to sneak up on people who would have literally no, god damn it, I beefed it again. No real training on detecting people from any particular fashion.
Northern Lights suplex.
Like, Sophia is just a girl who worked at a bakery, so...
Well, she's also been trained by the gods, so, you know.
The grueling battle ends. You lose.
I thought she was just given a sword. And was like, well, here you go. I hope you know how to use it.
First, Taki fight.
Ah, so close that last time.
You lose. First, Taki fight.
Voldo just panicking. I'm just trying to find Spain. I don't know what direction I'm going.
Knockout.
Look at that Northern Light suplex again.
Yep.
Oh, I got
And-
greedy.
So, saying Monday was a sad day for wrestling, you know.
When Brian...
Yep.
Daniel Bryan.
Yep, Brian Danielson, aka Daniel Bryan. Yes.
I'm trying... Who is that guy that had the move called Sliced Bread number 2? Was that... No, that wasn't Daniel Bryan. That was somebody else. Also, Striker has disappeared from the call, so I suppose I'd better call him back. It's just me.
First touch, fight.
Did your phone do the thing? Wait, are you actually there, Striker?
Victory of touch.
Yep, Skype crash.
No.
Yeah, he basically he had been like gone, like he'd had a concussion and he couldn't get cleared, so he went around getting cleared by like every other doctor there was, and the company for which he worked still would not get him cleared. So then he took some kind of special test that was a little more thorough than the ones that he'd taken before, and found out that he was so messed up from all those concussions that there's no reason he should wrestle for anybody, let alone for WWE anymore. Like, he had like a lesion in his brain, he had been getting these seizures and had hidden them, and it's like, I'm glad that he didn't continue to try to wrestle regardless.
Against incredible odds, Voldo still managed to... Also, I'm getting feedback, Striker.
Sorry.
It's alright. Against incredible odds, Voldo still managed to defeat Taki. The ruins didn't hold Soul Edge, but Voldo found the weapon Pata. Pata? Patata?
Potato? I don't. Potato, you say potato, I say potato. Anyway.
Voldo headed for Spain where Cervantes awaits. I guess. There's no direct route. I just had to run all the way back. I was asking who is the guy with the finisher called Sliced Bread Number 2? Was that Daniel Bryan? Or was that somebody
That was
else?
not Daniel Bryan. I do not remember who that was. All I remember is that there's somebody now who actually took his move, like was trained by Brian Kendrick. That's who it was.
Yes, the Brian Kendrick.
Yes. There's actually a wrestler now who's got his move called Eva Marie, who goes by, you know, her the way she calls the move Sliced Red Number 2.
Haha, words.
Yeah, Eva Marie is not a very good wrestler, though. Like, basically, there was a point when, like, all the women wrestlers, like, for the good last, 5 or 6 years before the last recent times, where the divas, they would go out and they would have these 5-minute matches, and they'd, like, just kind of roll around and grab each other's hair and claw at each other and not really do much. And every now and then you get, like, one person who could actually wrestle, and they would realize it was bullshit and would leave. And
Like
Eva Marie is kind of
Phoenix?
a remnant. Like Beth Phoenix was an example of one of the ones that could actually wrestle, and was like, "This is bullshit. I'm done." I don't think that's actually how she left, but she didn't really. She was probably the best person there at the time she was there.
Voldo once again arrived in Cervantes' Spanish port town. Nothing but silence greets his return, except for Cervantes, who is like, "Look who is back." Oh,
Yep.
Sorry. Here, look who is back. Virtue's lapdog. Your devotion to the death worship will only bring ye death. Defeat him, for real this time, maybe.
Huh. How long have you got to the end of the episode?
2.5 minutes.
Okay, go for it.
Connect forward.
Yeah, the funny thing about Eva Marie is that, like, she's bad, and everybody else knows that she's bad, and everybody who's involved in it knows she's not that good, or at least that nobody likes her. So they just use that.
So she's a heel,
Like-
then.
Yeah, she's a heel, and she basically has embraced it at this point. Like, she knows nobody likes her. She's gotten better to the point where she's competent, but she's still not great.
So now
but,
people like her by not liking her.
I think most people just kind of legitimately don't like her. Like, she's in the developmental league, and only people who go to those shows are like the hardcore fans. So every time she's out there, she just gets the biggest heel reaction I've ever seen. Just ridiculous. Just showers her in boos.
Also, in a stark contrast to the Lee Long episodes, I did it in one go.
Fantastic. Probably because Voldo's bullshit.
Let's see if I can read this one. So much time had he spent in search for the sword. Now his journey was complete. With the sword now his, he can finally rest his weary soul. Joy is but a cloudy memory of a lot. Well, actually, this is kind of long. Never mind. And then he rubs his face against the sword. And then Virtue, all Voldo hears in his head is Virtue like, you know I'm not really here, right?
And then he broke the sword.
So then Voldo sat down in his master's chair and was like, well, I guess I'll just wait for somebody else to happen across this money pit on this supposedly impregnable island. And then next time on Radical Bromance, it is time for what, Huang? Huang or
Yep.
Rock?
Huang Sung-kyung.
Well, we'll go with Huang. I have a picture for him.
We'll go with Ken. I mean Huang.
Yes. Oh man, Street Fighter V next week.
Yes, so hype.
Super hyped.
I wonder if it's feasible at all to try to do some like record some online matches and do that, as opposed to streaming.
I could probably do that. All I have to do is just plug the Elgato into the PS4 instead, or the PS4 into the Elgato. One of the two.
Yeah, and don't forget to turn off the HDCP.
Yeah, that too.
Though what you could also do, like I said, I'm kind of still wondering how the recording still doesn't pick up voices, and I kind of wonder if it's because I have it set up to only play the sound of those voices through the headset, as opposed to through the game sound. I kind of wonder if that makes any difference. It's worth testing.
Mine might still have to have Skype going for the matches rather than using a PS4's voice chat.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
So even if we did a party chat, I don't know if it'd actually pick up my talking. I don't think it would.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I see that.
Oh, go ahead.
I could see us just fumbling around in that game and just having fun for a bit because none of us knows what the hell we're doing. So. Well,
for the most part, all the mechanics are new, but the core is still the same.
Oh yeah. You always have some idea, but there's a lot to learn, from what I can see.
And then Alex gets to be the first DLC character. Yay!
Yep.
I am happy about that.
I bet you are.
It's not Q, but I'll take it.
I don't know if we're gonna get Q, but yeah.
It's not Cody either.
Which is kind of a shame.
Maybe we'll get Q in Tekken versus Street Fighter when that comes out in 2050.
In 2100.
When Harada's descendant is like, oh, well, my great-great-grandfather was trying to make this game years ago, so here it is, finally.
Yep.
Next time on Radical Bromance, I guess I'll probably actually be still kind of salty about that.
Probably.
I don't get fucking Namco taking their sweet-ass time. Like Tekken 7.
Has Akuma in it, so...
I really want to care, but like the console version's still like a year and a half out.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Fucking Namco. Next time on Radical Bromance.